unit. Call.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Mooney in for the vacation and Carol Schrader. If you haven't finished your holiday shopping yet, you're in big trouble.
That's because most stores and malls in the area are just closing to give workers a chance to spend the Christmas holiday with their families. News Watch 7's Molly Miller has been following today's last-minute frenzy and joins us live from Crossroads. Molly, I was out there earlier today. I was told it was a lull in the action. Did it pick up near the end?
Oh, Michael, it really picked up. In fact, we came out here about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and a last-minute frenzy is really a good description. The escalators were packed, the halls real noisy. We found out that most people seem to be last-minute shoppers because nearly every single store was packed, full of customers. The Crossroads parking lot was a nightmare. It was tough to find a parking stall, a sure sign of what was to come inside. The mall was stuffed with last-minute shoppers. Bookstores, clothing stores, and jewelry stores seemed especially busy.
The day before Christmas is the only day to shop for Christmas presents.
Why is that?
Because I'm the world's best procrastinator.
I did most of my shopping last minute.
How come?
Just worked out that way.
Yeah. Didn't have a lot of time, or
just didn't get in the mood to go out and shop.
The Hickory Farm store at the mall is a haven for last-minute shoppers. Cheeses and candies are good last-minute gifts.
We opened at 8:30 this morning, and I technically wasn't supposed to open the doors till 9 or open up, and I had customers the minute I had the money in the cash register. I mean, they're that desperate for, hurry up, I need help, I got to get this stuff now.
Now, obviously, most retailers did have a very good day today, but that won't be repeated tomorrow because they're going to be closed. Then it's going to start all over again, and shopping the day after Christmas could even be busier than it was today.
All right, Molly, fess up. Did you do any last-minute shopping of your own on this assignment?
Well, I didn't do any today. Honestly, I did mine 2 days ago, so I'm not really a last-minute shopper, but just sort of. It sounds like you must be a last-minute shopper, though, yourself, Michael.
The prince of procrastination. Thank you very much, John.
New Year's Eve is a business opportunity for some Omahans, a chance to capitalize on two things, babysitting and chauffeuring. There's a shortage of both tonight, but some enterprising folks are offering to do both all night. Teresa Rogers and her brother Ed will watch your kids and pick you up from the bar.
Lots of people, they don't go out, a lot, and they don't have a regular babysitter, so if they just want, someone to babysit for them just one night, then...
Ed will take you anywhere in the city for just $10. Just call 554-0864.
I used to drink real a lot, and it's no fun, because you're worried. You're going to be worried about the cops and stuff like this, But this is my way of saying, hey, I'm here, call me.
For many who want to party into the wee hours of the new year, the babysitter down the block works best, but it's competitive on the last day of the year.
I mean, amongst my friends, we all call a certain group, and you want to call early if you want to get a specific person. So it's tough. On a night like this, you want to make sure your kids are in the right hands.
A lot of sitters we talked to had jobs, and they'll get paid well for working on New Year's Eve.
I get like $2.50 an hour.
Between $2.50 and $5 an hour. So when they're out late, you get more money.
Well, right now we're live at the Fairy Tale Land Daycare Center in West Omaha. This, as far as we know, is the only daycare center that's open tonight. 27 kids are going to be here. As you can see, there might be some of them behind me. They're going to be here to spend the night, party, celebrate in their own way, while their parents are out at restaurants, bars, and parties doing the same. Joining us now to tell us a little bit more about what's going to be going on tonight is daycare owner Mary Ann Gano. Mary Ann, thanks for joining us tonight. I guess some folks at home might be saying, 27 kids, what are you going to do to keep them busy?
Oh, we have a lot of things planned. There's a potato race we're going to have, games. A lot of parents brought movies for the children to watch. For the older children, when midnight rolls and parents allow them to stay up, they will be toasting in the new year with some 7-Up, and some horns and party favors.
And you're going to be here throughout the night with them. I understand you guys don't plan on sleeping.
No, my staff and I will be up all night long because there will be some infants here that are 6 weeks of age, so we have to take care of them through the night. But when we close at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's the first thing I'm going to do is hit that bed.
Okay, thanks a lot, Marianne. I'm sure things will be busy tonight, and I'm sure the kids will be enjoying themselves, as will their parents. Sounds like a good match. Back to you, Carol.
Do they make a special medal for these kinds of people, Molly?
I don't know. I'd certainly need one.
All right, thanks a lot. well.
The attack on Tel Aviv, Israel has shaken many Jews here in the heartland. Many, like this rabbi, watched on TV as the news of the bombings came in. This rabbi didn't want his name used for fear of possible threats. He says he's greatly concerned.
Obviously, he is still interested and intent on changing the entire face of the Mideast, changing the coalition, and frankly, threatening and attacking a country that was doing nothing.
The news also concerned this teenager.
It's really too bad. I hope, everybody's okay over in Israel.
Jewish leaders at the Jewish Community Center say the attack didn't come as a total surprise, but it says it shows what Saddam Hussein is all about.
Demonstrates the desperateness of Saddam Hussein's situation and the depths to which he and terrorist allies of him are willing to stoop. I believe that we're facing a real formidable enemy.
Now, Michael, many Jews have been calling, here in Omaha, have been calling the Jewish Community Center because they're concerned about friends and relatives over in Israel, especially Tel Aviv. Again, as we know, only about 6 or 7 people over there have been injured only slightly from some conventional bomb attacks. Many people have also been calling this center just to talk about the whole situation. They say they're anxious, very fearful about what will happen to the U.S. coalition, to the resolve, actually, if support against Iraq breaks up. So they're also pretty much waiting, listening, trying to figure out what will happen within the next few days, especially with the Israeli situation.
Molly, there are reports of Israeli retaliation underway right now. How does the local Jewish community feel about that? Are they in support of retaliation?
Obviously, Michael, very much in support of anything that Israel will do. They say no matter what, if it's retaliation or any kind of step, they strongly support that country. Locally, they say that they will plan on getting together and try to work on some supportive measures to show just how much they back that country. In the meantime, they say they'll continue to pray for peace.
All right, Molly, thanks for that local Jewish reaction. Meanwhile, those in the heartland.
Casey Klawan died at 6 in the morning on Christmas Day. Cause of death was marked unknown until an autopsy report showed the girl died of dehydration. 9-year-old Casey was bedridden. She had cerebral palsy. Recent surgery had left her in a full body cast.
The death of Casey was completely unexpected by her doctors, pediatrician, everyone. No one expected the surgery or the cerebral palsy to cause death.
Casey's mom, 37-year-old Deborah Klawan, has been charged with manslaughter in the case. She was convicted of neglecting Casey when the girl was 5 years old. Mrs. Klawan was convicted of child abuse twice in 1985 and served time in jail. Police say improper care caused Casey's death on Christmas Day. She had a case of the flu when she died.
Being sick and throwing up, losing her fluids, and was not getting enough to replace them.
A neighbor we talked to says he was shocked to hear Klawan was charged with manslaughter. He says she seemed very attentive.
All I'd done is seen her, come home and pick the girl up, put her in the car, and get it warmed up and ready for her. Looked like she was a very caring woman.
Klawan's preliminary hearing is scheduled for January 25th. She's currently employed as a nurse's aide here in Omaha. For Newswatch 7 at 6, I'm Molly Miller.